concerned. We're back. Our next guest is slated to be Falcon Crest female version of J.R. Ewing. You know that guy? Well, she's going to be the female, as we said. I've been hanging around with Bill Morrison too long. The female version of J.R. In other words, she's going to be rotten to the core, scum of the earth, despicable, nasty, unliked by everyone. Mothers will hide their children when Laura Johnson comes by. Congratulations on your role.
Thank you very much. That's quite nice. What a nice opening.
Terry Hartford is the person you play.
That's right. I play Susan Sullivan, or Maggie Gioberti's younger sister. And I come from New York, and I show up in the Tuscany Valley, and I raise Cain. I give everybody a hard time. I get involved with a few of the men. I'm not telling you all the men, or I'm not telling you which ones.
Okay.
But I proceed to make life very, very difficult for my sister. Almost unbearable.
Now, when you were in New York on the show, you were a hooker?
I play a woman who does tend to get things through sexual means. Yes.
Okay.
I have to play down that opening. Oh my God. Yes, I tend to manipulate sexual situations to get what I want from men. And some of the things I do get from men include money and jewels. So I guess you could say that diplomatically, that could possibly be what my character is.
Well, how did a nice person like you get to play such a mean part?
I was in a bad mood the day that I read for the producers. I was feeling ornery, and I was feeling very flip, and I guess because I was feeling sort of rough, not too rough, but feeling sort of bad about things, that it worked. And they said, well, this woman obviously can play that part. And also the part, when I read for it, I read a scene which is opposite an older sister, and I have an older sister, and it talks about a lot of the jealousies that younger sister, the sibling rivalry. So what happened was I just locked into those feelings, and it meshed, and it worked, and I got the job.
And you're walking into a big hit show like this, so it's sort of like instant success right away. And I don't know about the nighttime soaps, if they kind of do with characters what they do on daytime soaps. I mean, you're in there, and you're in for quite a few episodes already. Right?
Yes, that's right. We've shot, I come in on the 8th episode, which is when I leave New York and start out to the Valley. And they do get into some suddenly they pull me into a lot of strange character conflicts. And we'll just have to...
We always ask the question when we talk to people from these shows. I mean, did you ever watch the show before? Did you know anything of it?
I had watched the show a few times, but I hadn't really kept up on it as much as I should have, or wish I had now. So when I got the job, I immediately read the Bible, which is what they have that describes what's going to happen in the...
Oh, I thought maybe you were so concerned about how mean your character was that you turned to religion.
No, I did not. I read the Bible that has the character description and tells you what's going on up until a certain point. And then at night, I sit home on Fridays and watch the show. So it gives me a certain idea of what's happening. I'm very caught up. Okay. I'm very caught up.
So who's getting buried on the first episode?
I'm not going to tell you.
You're not going to tell us? No. You can't even give us a hint.
I don't know what my leeway is here, so I think I'm going to say that you'll all have to tune in and find out. Okay.
But you have I can't believe they have this on television now. Things have come a long way. You have a nude pool scene with Lorenzo Lamas?
No, I'm not nude. What happens? What happens is...
Laura's looking over at all those people there that find out all this stuff.
Decide one day, I'm staying with the Giobertis, and I decide that I'm going to go over and use Angela's pool. So I go over in my little string bikini and dive into the water, and at that point I come up, and Lorenzo is standing there saying, "What are you doing here?" And I swim around and talk to him, and in the course of the scene, as it was written, I take my top off and lay it on the side of the pool, and he proceeds to follow me around the pool. We do get involved romantically at that point.
Oh, well, why not? We have to be a fool. Well, like I said, TV has come a long way.
It has. It really has.
Now, it's just like the life you've grown up around, right, in the Valley. You grew up here in the Valley, and things like that happen every day, don't they?
Well, they haven't happened to me. I've had to do a lot of research on my character to get to the point where Terry starts. So it's not intuitive, and it's not a part of myself I'm playing. I'm stretching as an actress to play this.
But in all seriousness, you did grow up in a non-show business family.
Yes, my family, nobody is from show business at all. And it was something that just sort of off the wall happened. What happened was I was at the American Film Institute one day when I was 17, walking around looking for a former babysitter, and happened to run into John Cassavetes, who said, you know, you remind me a lot of my wife, Jenna Rollins, when she was younger, and so he said, I'd like you to be an actress. And I said, well, all right, what do I do? And he said, I want you to study with this particular man who's Harry Mastergeorge. So I studied for 2 years. And after 2 years, he came up to my coach and said, is she ready? He said, yes, she is. And at that point, I did opening night, and that's how I got into the film business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody should be so lucky.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
it was real nice.
So you've done films before this?
Well, yes, I did feature films. I've done 2. I did opening night, and then last year I did a film with Telly Savalas called Beyond Reason, in which I play a medical student working in a mental ward. And Telly Savalas goes crazy and starts imagining that I am out to kill him, which is not the truth. He is going crazy.
And now you got a regular weekly role.
On Falcon's Crest.
So things couldn't be better.
No, things are terrific.
Your parents know who you play?
Yes, yes, they'll be looking for me. It's nice. It's real exciting. I'm happy.
You still live at home here in the Valley?
No, I still live in the Valley. I moved out of the Valley for a few years and then moved back.
Back home or just into your own place? Not
into
there,
my own place
personal.
in the Valley. No, my parents actually left the Valley. So I could move back even if I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I suppose I could, but there's different people living in that house now. I think they'd resent it.
I wouldn't. You know, the heck. Can you stick around for a while? We got
Yeah, sure.
The amazing Kreskin is with us when we come back. Thank you, Laura. We'll be seeing you in Falcon's Crest.
Terrific.
We like you, no matter what those people on the show say.